Hello, this is Mark Batchelder. Here we are at Spartan Stadium. All right, football game between Sparta Spartans and the Coopersville Broncos. Today, I have with me Corey Brown, uh, ex-quarterback, ex-superstar football player, baseball player, basketball player, you name it, he was it. So, we're going to try and do this game. We got quite a few people here in the booth with us, so we're going to do the best we can. Um, the Coopersville has deferred. They're gonna. Oh, it looks like they're gonna go ceremonial coin toss, even though we believe that Coopersville has already won. They're gonna defer to the second half. Corey, good decision. What do you like to do? What do you like to see here?
With Sparta getting the ball to start the game, it's always important to get some confidence going early in the game and put together a good drive. Looking to get a little combination of run-pass game to start the game. You never want to start with a 3-and-out, so get some tendencies going at the opposing team and everything, and hopefully move the ball downfield and get a touchdown to start here.
Now I know that the Spartans they are going to want to run the ball tonight. Coopersville gave up quite a few points to Catholic Central last week, especially in the run game. So I kind of expect to see Sparta come out and run the ball, maybe use short, quick passing game. Uh, as far as defensively, I really don't know what Coopersville runs yet. We'll have to wait until the game starts and figure that out.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think they kind of had the same plan. I was actually at the game against West Catholic last week, and Sparta definitely likes to utilize that short pass game, those quick screens to the wide receivers, and kind of get them in space. We have some athletes on this team, so ability to get them in space, and all it takes is one missed tackle to allow them to take it to the house for a touchdown. So
We've got a squib kick we had picked up by, let's see,
number 2, Nick
number two,
Roberts.
Nick Roberts. Yeah, they did not want to kick it deep. They did not want to kick the ball to Zach Talazan, who was back, along with Nico Verdugo, two of Sparta's better runners. All right, so we're going to start out here first and 10. It looks like about the 27-yard line.
Yep, exactly. And those are two of those athletes that we discussed that, we want to get it into their hands, and then Coopersville is obviously trying to avoid us the ability for us to get it into their hands. So understandable with that kickoff.
Looks like we're starting out in the spread offense.
Yep, Jaquel Davis in the shotgun.
This is something that I haven't seen yet is Zach Talazan in the backfield. I watched Spartans earlier this year, and he was playing a lot of split end. It was really good there, but looks like they're going to try and run him a little bit. He's one of the better athletes like you were talking about. Looks like they picked up about 6 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 4.
Yep, good to see a 6-yard gain on first down, that run that you were talking about.
They're going to go again with Talazan. Looks like Coopersville's in a 4-3 defense, which is basically what Sparta's going to be running when they go on defense.
Yeah, and even from an offensive perspective, it's always nice when you go into a week of practice and you have familiarity. When you're in the off season, you're running against a 4-3. All two-a-days and everything. You get to go into a game and go up against that same defense. Something they've obviously have some comfort with.
Right. Looks like we've got 3rd down and maybe a little over a 1-yard line. And this is what I really like out of the Spartans is Jaquel Davis running the ball. He runs the ball like an old fullback. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, he is. As a defender, he's definitely a guy that's not easy to tackle. Not very often will you see a opposing team get him down with the first tackler.
Spartans did get the first down, so it's going to be first down and at the 39-yard line. Again, we're going to go spread. We do have a tight end on the right-hand side. Looks more like an unbalanced line. Talazan's going to be the runner. Going to be down about a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, it looks like we pulled 2 offensive linemen there, and nice play by Coopersville. They kind of got in there before we were able to get around the pulling guard and get to the second level for blocks.
So that brings up 2nd and 10, and maybe we can get into that unbalanced line here in just a little while.
Goes to the right. Davis all the way. Great job by the defense.
I watched him, the Spartans, a couple of weeks ago, and probably their best play was the quarterback ISO, which was right there. That's where Jaquel just gets the ball and follows the ace back or the 4-back.
Yeah, definitely one of the more simplistic plays, but you get that extra blocker with the running back leading the quarterback up through the hole.
We've got 3rd down and 8 yards to go. We've got, interesting. We've got a little different 2 backs in the backfield.
Two running backs right next to Davis. He'll slip back to
Looks like he's going to throw the ball. Makes a nice pass to, it looked like Dakota Steve. No, Hayden DeGraff. Hayden DeGraff, I'm sorry. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down and, 8 yards to go. Well, looks like we're going to be punting the ball here. Zach Talazan is the punter. Can you make out the number on Coopersville?
Yes, just to let everybody know, it will be difficult for numbers from Coopersville. They will be wearing, as you can see, some white jerseys tonight with the numbers essentially in white with a little green outline. Very difficult to see.
Coopersville calls a fair catch at the, 28-yard line. Pretty good punt here. You're right about the letters. It's sort of like white numbers on white jerseys. And with my eyesight, it's not going to be good.
Yep.
Let's see. We're going to have a hard time because Coopersville's going to come out, and we're going to struggle as far as numbers go. I'm looking to see if number 10 is in the game. Can you see number 10? Oh, it is really hard. Sparta's in a 4-3 defense. Now, you're going to see the same exact offense from Coopersville as you get from the Spartans.
Yeah, it does look like number 10 there. That's the quarterback was on the carry.
That's Joe Keefe, and he's been out the last couple of weeks, I believe, with foot injury. So let's kind of keep an eye on how well he runs the ball. It's going to be about 2nd down, 3 yards to go.
Yeah, I know. And coming into this game, he's a big part of their offense. Really helps them move the ball a lot. So having him back from their vantage point is a big improvement in their offense.
Yeah, we've got a nice defensive play by Logan Tidy, and it looked like Dakota Stevens. But Coopersville does get the 1st down. They've got 1st down and 10 at the 39-yard line. There you see a little bit better with numbers. Like I said, they're going to be running the spread offense too. They go probably less tight end than Sparta does, though. That wing on the other side is actually their tight end.
Takes the snap, looks at it. He'll hand it off to Schneider going around the left side. He's got a blocker in front of him, gives us the edge. He's just riding that sideline.
That is number 2. What's his first name? His last name's Snyder. He is their best.
Yep, Caden
Snyder. He is their best running back, probably their best football player. And he picks up about 7 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down, about 3 to go. And Sparta's, they usually play pretty tough defense. So I'm looking for a stop here. Man in motion. They've got quarterback's going to run the ball, Keefe, and he's going to end up getting the 1st down. I noticed that the Spartans went to a 3-man front.
I was just going to say the same thing. They were in a 3-3, so essentially a 3 down lineman and then 3 linebackers. 6-man on the box right there is probably part of the reason that Coopersville stick to the run there.
Kind of surprises me with 2nd and 3 to go to a 3-man front.
That's going to be something that's going to be interesting in this game. Just Coach Chapman, who was Coopersville's head coach, former assistant with Sparta.
Ed Kamen,
sorry.
Oh, man in motion. Uh, this time they're going to give it to Snyder. He's going to get tackled by,
Yeah, we got a
let's see,
flag down back at the 50.
getting tackled by DeAndre Thomas back there. We do have a flag. It's probably going to be holding in that situation, which would be a good situation for the Spartans.
Looks like it is.
They'll back them up. It's going to be first down about 20. Does that put them in a passing situation right away, or do you think they're still going to run the ball here?
From a defensive perspective, this is where you might see them go to that 3-3 defensive alignment, and
Right.
Definitely in the back of your mind, stop the run first, but especially late in the downs, look for that passing.
Yeah, you're
situation.
right about the 3-3. So it looks like still going to stick with the running game and with Snyder. Oh boy, what a great play!
Wow, who was that?
That 55 is Logan Tidy. He's one of the better defensive players. He's also one of the best offensive linemen.
Yeah, he really came up open space a little bit on that play and really took down a nice tackle there.
So it's going to be about 2nd and 20.
So this is where you're looking for that passing situation now.
Right. Kind of. It looks like a 2-deep type zone. Maybe man underneath. They're going to be in a spread. We got slot formation out to the right, wing to the left. Yeah, the wing goes in motion, and it is going to be a pass. And he's going to throw the ball. No, he's not. He's going to run it. Boy, that's a nice run. Good tackle there. Dakota Stevens.
Yeah, and Dakota actually supplied some pressure there on the quarterback, made him kind of not get comfortable back there and had to scramble.
Yeah. You notice that Coopersville is running no huddle offense. Does that make it tough for announcers and play-by-play? They do not give you a whole lot of time.
It can be, and it can also be tough for the defense a little bit too, from that perspective, and just not being able to huddle and communicate in between plays from a secondary and linebacker perspective.
Yeah. You see the 3-3 defense again. This time they go empty, meaning no backs in the backfield. He wants to throw it deep.
Oh, nice play by Brady Brown there, number 11, coming in with the break up there on defense.
That was very good. Actually a nice throw.
It was. Very nice throw down the seam. Looks like Brady had a wide receiver on the outside there. He kind of broke off of him, came over, and made a nice play on the defense.
Yeah, if Brady's not there, that's a huge play for him.
Yep.
We've got 4th down and about 13 yards to go. They're going to punt the ball. I'd like to tell you who the punter is, but I can't even see the number. We're going to have to protest on these white numbers, white jerseys. We've got Talazan and we've got Verdugo back. They call for a fair catch, but they just let it go.
It looks like it kind of was one of those similar to a baseball play where it kind of goes right between two people and they both look at each other and said, I thought you had it.
Yeah, that's why you got to call it back there.
Yeah, luckily for Sparta, just took a sideways bounce, didn't really lose much yardage on that play.
Yeah, here we are in a new Spartan Stadium with this new turf.
Beautiful stadium, by the way.
That's where you really have to catch the punt.
Right. Well, and I think, with it being the first punt, not knowing the distance exactly that the punter's going to be at, kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. But hopefully, second, third time around, we'll have that yardage of the punter down and can be ready for that.
Yeah, because a lot of times on the turf, the ball on punted ball is going to roll quite a ways. But Spartans got lucky because it did roll sideways. We've got Talazan is going to be running the ball on the left end. Ended up getting about, 2 yards?
Yeah. Looks like defense for Coopersville strung that out pretty well.
So it's going to end up being 2nd down and 8. Like I said, both offenses are so similar.
That's kind of what I was trying to reference, a little bit ago with, Coopersville head coach now, being a former Spartan assistant.
We got a flare out to the right to Talazan. He's going to reverse his field, come all the way back to the left.
Looks like we do have a flag down at the 20.
Yeah, there is.
It was thrown right about at the time of the snap.
Oh, shoot, and I missed the sign.
Illegal shift, maybe?
Yes, I think it was.
Yep.
So they're going to move him back 5 yards. Or they're going to go ahead and decline it because Talazan only gained he ended up losing a yard on that play.
Yeah, so bring up 3rd and 9 here.
3rd and 9. I noticed that Dakota Stevens was playing running back right there, and I don't think he's played much offense.
And I think that illegal shift had to do with Talazan going to motion. Looks like Coach Zerk doesn't like the call down there.
Yeah. I really didn't see it myself. I got a pole right in, in this window business, so I kind of missed the middle part of the. Oh, we've got a. Spartans jumped on that. So they're going to be moving back 5 more yards. So it's going to end up being about 3rd and 14.
It'd be interesting to see how Coopersville lines up on this one. On that one, it looks like they had a 1 deep safety, single coverage out on the far side of the field. So it might be something that Sparta can exploit here.
Do you remember what we used to call that? Was that man free? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, man. He's really jogging the memory here now.
Corey actually played quarterback for me years ago, and oh boy, one of the best quarterbacks we've ever had here at Sparta.
Appreciate it. I could say the same about the coach here.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Looks like we've got another flare, but oh, what a nice move there.
Wow.
What a great move.
That was.
He was looking to throw that ball.
He was. He had a wide receiver, on a little go route down there, and defense wasn't fooled by it.
Oh, no, he is a little short.
Yeah, about fourth and 6 inches or so, yeah.
Half a yard.
Yep.
Oh, boy. This is a tough one.
Yep.
This is a hard call for a coach.
Well, and I think this probably comes back to when you were referencing earlier about Coopersville's a little prone to giving up some running yards.
Yep.
So.
My prediction is Jaquel's going to run it right behind Dakota Stevens.
I like that.
And Coopersville going to call timeout because they probably already know what's coming. Mainly because I just told them.
Yeah, their coaches are listening.
Yeah.
I think that was a play right there that was the same play that Sparta ran on that where it got called for legal shift.
Right, it was.
I'm sure they saw it from the booth that it was open previously, and they wanted to come back to it. Interesting they came back to it that soon, but that was a perfect situation for it, being a little 3rd down and passing down definitely.
Yeah, but 4th down. This series of punting. Oh boy,
this is putting some trust in your offense, though.
This is why I got out of coaching. I think it's 4th and a half a yard early in the game. It's your own 20 or 32-yard line, 33-yard line.
Yep.
Oh boy. This takes guts to go for it here. You got to have a little confidence in your offensive line, too.
You do. This is one of those you don't mind going to some tight splits on the offensive line and just getting a little bit of a surge up the middle. That's all you need.
My guess is Jaquel's going to run it right behind Dakota Stevens, 42.
Might even go under center.
Oh, he's going sneak. Quarterback sneak.
Yeah, nice second push there. Nice second push.
That's a rule change that they've made. Did you understand that?
The pushing? About the backs and running backs being able to push?
Yeah, now before you could not assist the ball carrier, but now you can actually assist them by pushing them in the back, where before that was a penalty.
Yeah, looks like Stevens was in there, giving him that little extra push to get him past the 1st down.
Right. We got 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line maybe? We've got Davis again. He's faking the ball to Stevens, which I wouldn't mind seeing him run the ball once in a while because that kid is big and strong.
Yeah, he looks like a big kid out there.
But Jaquel does pick up 3 yards maybe.
Guess you got 2 pretty big backs then. Your quarterback,
Yeah,
Cal, and
you got two
Stevens.
fullbacks in a spread offense. I don't understand it.
And then you got Talzan back there who
Exactly.
provides a little bit of the shiftiness.
Right. We got 2nd down and 7. Jaquel's going to go back to pass the ball.
Pass number 2 down there.
Oh. That was close. That was
Yeah.
close.
Well defended there.
He rolled out to his right through the ball. Easier to do that than roll left if you're a
Yes.
right-hander.
Exactly, yes. Rolling left, you're going to be coming, throwing across your body. You definitely, when you're going left, you have to make sure you get your shoulders turned a little bit more. Can make it a little bit more difficult throw.
And that's why the coach calls that play. He calls it to the right because the quarterback can roll to his right and throw the ball to the, with his good arm, his right arm. We've got trips here left.
Davis this time causes the Broncos to jump
That offsides on
Coopersville. That is a perfect time to do a hard cadence there. You got about 3rd and 8 or so. You're right there. Get that extra 5 yards now, so you make it a 3rd and 2, and you have the ability to have a run or pass option here from this down and distance.
Right, and Sparta's going to go ahead and call timeout right here. I'm not sure everybody's on the same page. Gives us a timeout here. I'm wondering if we can go to a commercial break. Can we do that? Can we go to a commercial break?
I think we have some big sponsors here.
I have a feeling that we're not doing commercial breaks.
I will say tonight's sponsor at the game is provided by Choice One Bank.
There you go. There's a commercial.
There's the commercial break.
Yep. You're not working for Choice One right now, are you?
I am, yes. And Coach Batchelder, he is actually a professional here because his son does sports broadcasting, is it?
He's the professional, and I'm a professional viewer. I just watch. Well, we can't take a commercial break. Maybe next time we'll go to our sideline reporter. How's that?
I think next time we have the commercial break.
You got another commercial for us?
No, the commercial break actually occurs.
All right, we've got 3rd down in about 2 maybe, and we've got trips to the left. We've got DeAndre Thomas as the back next to Jaquel Davis. Looks like Cooper's just blitzing
open.
everybody.
That's open, yep.
If we break that, that's going to be gone. I don't think they're going to catch him.
That's a touchdown right there.
That's a great play for Sparta. What Coopersville wanted to do right there was they blitzed everybody up the middle, and once he broke the line, there was actually nobody back there to get him.
Exactly. They loaded up on the box, wanted to stop him on the 3rd and short. Got through the first line of defense, and Jaquel showed some nice speed there, breaking away from the defenders.
Yeah, he runs the ball hard like a fullback, but he also has some breakaway speed, as you noticed. We've got Tony Vasquez is in for the extra point. Looks like Talazan is the holder. I don't really know who the snapper is right now. I know that Vasquez has got is a strong leg. But it looked there like he just wanted to get it through the ends or the uprights.
Nice, accurate kick there.
Yeah, it was accurate. Sparta takes the lead now 7-0 over Coopersville. There's about 2.5 minutes. Hey, look at who we've got here. We've got Matt Spencer. Oh, one of my favorite people, principal of the high school, Sparta High School. So, how do you like the game so far? Is this fun or what?
Yeah, I really like the last run. The offensive line did a good job of opening up a hole for Jaquel, and boy, did he hit it. So
he did.
We haven't had many long plays quite like that this year, so that's really good to see.
It makes it a lot of fun. It does. When you come to a ball. I don't know if you come to a ball game. The weather, did the weather change on us or what here?
It did, and the wind replaced the mosquitoes, and I'm voting for wind.
Okay, I agree.
So,
I agree.
Yeah, I'm excited to be up here with 2 Spartan legends, Coach Batchelder and Corey Brown, touchdown Corey Brown. So.
Yeah, oh boy, it's fun doing a game with him too. Coopersville gets the ball tackled by DeAndre Thomas. Looks like Coopersville's going to take over. It looks like the 27-yard line.
That looks right, and a little extracurricular activity between
Yeah.
a couple of the guys
Yeah,
after the
makes
whistle.
it kind of interesting.
Yeah, they call it the Friendship Trophy, which at one point in time I'm sure that was very fitting. But there's certainly some spirited competition between Coopersville and Sparta.
I played in this game when I was in high school, and there wasn't a whole lot of friendship going on then either. So
Yeah. So it sounds like something, and I know by experience, an administrator might have done instead of a coach or an athletic director. So, well, one interesting part of this rivalry now is the head coach for Coopersville, Ed Kamen, was our offensive coordinator 2 years ago.
yeah, he is an excellent offensive coordinator. He's also a great head coach. They've had some injuries, so they're struggling this year. But really, he's a great coach. I've known him for quite a few years. So
Okay. Well, hey, I appreciate you
don't
guys
tell me you're
having
leaving.
I'm leaving for now.
Corey's going to come back.
I
though.
heard that Superintendent Pete Bush is
Yeah?
going to be up here short, probably around halftime. So that's going
Okay.
to be a great
All
thing
right.
for our listeners.
That would be fun.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Looks like Coopersville getting the ball, sending the wing in motion, and they're going to try and run behind him. I'm sure that's Snyder. I can't hardly see the. Like I say, we're going to protest numbers situation here. I don't like it when I can't see who's running the ball.
That was making it a little difficult from our perspective.
I don't know if they can see it on TV or on their we're live streaming, so maybe they can see better on their computer than we can see.
I will say there are some nice jerseys, though.
You like the jerseys. All right.
Just not the number.
It's going to be, what do we have? 3rd down and 2 to go. Oh, strange formation here. Quarterback's going to keep this. Is that Keith still? And you wonder how much he's going to run the ball with a bad, I think it was ankle.
Yeah,
I don't quote me, but
I think he had a foot injury at least that kept him out of last week's game. I don't know how much he was involved. Full speed at practice this week, but definitely something to keep an eye on if he's going to be carrying the ball 20 to 30 times tonight. Not something I expect.
Right. So they got 1st down and 10. We got a little pass here. Didn't even get to the flat, but I was going to say pass in the flat, but it wasn't very far at all.
No, about the line of scrimmage, and Jaquel Davis came up, made a nice tackle there.
Yeah, can you believe he's playing defense? A quarterback that can play defense.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Corey was an outstanding defensive back. Oh, he was really good too.
It's just one of those things you just try to put the best 11 out there, no matter what side of the ball it is, and he'll be tired by the end of the night, but it's gonna help the team in the end. Though
he can rest all weekend.
Yeah, there you
He's
go.
got nothing to do all weekend.
There you go.
This is where we're going to go down to our sideline reporter. Who is our sideline reporter?
I'm not sure.
We don't have a sideline reporter. What kind of outfit are we running here? I showed up at 5 o'clock to do 2-hour pregame show, and I was the only one here. Can you believe it?
Dedication.
Yeah, don't believe that. I wasn't here at 5. But it would have been great to do. They say that we're trying. I don't know. Did you get another commercial? Did you want another sponsor here? We should have a list of sponsors. I don't know if we can get a shot of that scoreboard because there are sponsors there. We've got, what is that? Northern Physical Therapy. Sparta Rotary, Ottawa Kent. Some sponsors that are sponsoring this game, which we really do appreciate. Looks like we're getting back ready for some action. We got 4 receivers over here to the left.
Yeah, looks like a little quad formation down here. Sparta looks like they got, a few linebackers out there as well. We got one in motion to the left as well. Nice tip there. Nice tip by number 42 there.
Notice how he
Dakota
picked up that
Stevens.
ball and ran. Smart move.
Yeah, that's fair.
Looks like we got flag on the play. Here we go. We got to get a commercial in here, right? We've got Kelly Potes coming in. Here you go. Tell them to give us a commercial. Tell them to give we need a commercial right here. What do we got?
We got Choice One Banks.
Choice One Bank. We had that commercial earlier.
That's right. We're all here.
Yep.
How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great. I am really doing well. Well, I don't know.
Got a great game going on.
It is a good game. Coopersville back to pass. Looks like he's going to be forced into pulling it and running. Kelly, you played football, right? How many years ago was that?
That'd be about 1979. So that was a while
really?
ago.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, I was going to try and figure out when I played. But they said that there was no math involved in this job, so I didn't even figure it out.
Didn't worry about it, huh?
No, well, I played, in 76?
Right.
So,
right.
And what about the Coopersville rivalry then in 79?
79, yeah, that was a good rivalry then. But, that was back the old Tri-River, so we played Rockford the first game of the year.
That was always the big rivalry, was Rockford, I remember.
Yeah.
Coopersville, I don't understand that going forward on 4th and 5, at your own 48-yard line. That kind of, I wonder about that call. So, what are you doing up here? Just watching a ball game?
Yeah, watching the ball game. We came here and it looked like it was going to be a good game tonight. So.
Yeah, this is a huge game for Sparta.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have lost 3 in a row, but they have to win today or tonight just to stay in the playoff race. Looks like Jaquel runs the ball the right side. But yeah, they have to win tonight to stay in the playoffs. We didn't have much playoffs when you played.
No, we didn't. That was back when it was the Coaches Bowl and stuff. So we
yeah.
I remember even year we were 7-2. We didn't make it.
Yeah, we were 7-2 and we didn't go. So, looks like the Spartans, they got slot to the left, 2 in the backfield. Well, hey, thanks for coming in, Kelly. We really appreciated you stopping by. That was our commercial. Oh, what a great throw by Jaquel. Oh boy, that was close. We got to try and get back to football here. We got to get back to football. We've had guests coming in and
distracting us. I know
it does.
All the listeners came to listen and watch is football, and we just been giving them commercials.
We've had too many commercials. Let's cut out the commercials for a while. Let's see. We got about 3rd and 2. That was a great throw, though, wasn't it?
It was. He put it out there, gave Talazan a chance to, I think it was Talazan at least, go get it.
It was Talazan. And notice how they kind of move him all over where they think they can use him the best. Oh, here
nice
he comes.
hole right here. Nice hole.
This is up. What a play.
Looks like flag thrown. Might be face mask on the
defense. I'm guessing face mask.
Yeah. Looks like his head got pulled a little bit.
3rd and 2. A good decision is always Jaquel.
Yeah.
You think?
Any short distance play is a good play.
Yeah, he runs like a fullback and looks like it does go face mask.
Yeah, that run took us down to the 15-yard line.
I think the Spartans are going to be hard to stop right here. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, line's opening up some holes right now. That's 2 big runs by Jaquel. 1st and goal from the 10. Probably look for him to run it 3-4 times. Hopefully we don't get to the 4th time, though.
Yeah. Looks like Talazan's going to get the ball. He's going pretty much right up the middle. A great run. Powerful run, and he's not that big.
No, he's not. He's a smaller guy out there, but he has agility. Right there, initial contact made at the 5 or 6 yard line, got it all the way down for the 3 yard line. Just those few extra yards, especially from a goal line standpoint, is very important.
Yeah, he's really stronger than he looks. He's kind of like the way you were when you played. You had that hidden strength where you worked hard in the weight room and it paid off.
Oh,
Jaquel right up the middle. He's going to have about 6 inches to go, though, I think.
Yep, right down the goal line. Wouldn't be surprised if they go right back to that same play.
3rd down in about 6 inches. You got Coopersville is going to be in a goal line defense right here, but I'm not sure it's even going to matter because I think that they're just going to be tough to stop right here.
Looks like he got Dakota Stevens back in the back. Jaquel under
and he's going under center again.
Nice push by Stevens, and he's in.
It does look.
There we go.
He is in. That is great. Great play. Quarterback sneak. And how hard is it to do that? You're going shotgun the whole game, and then all of a sudden, a huge play. You're right at the goal line, and then you go under center. How tough is that?
I mean, that's tough. You don't have the chemistry with your center. I mean, I'm sure they practice it, once or twice, a day in practice. You're doing those plays and everything, but when you're in the game, you don't have that chemistry or anything. It can be very difficult from both parties there.
Right, and you don't want to fumble there.
Well, and that's where kind of the shotgun, it's great. It allows you vision as a quarterback, make reads and everything. But when you get down to that 1 yard line and everything, or a very short distance, you definitely want to get close, get that ball right away, and be able to make your push.
Yeah, Tony Vasquez finishes out the extra point by hitting 2 in a row now, which puts us 14-0.
Yeah, 14-0, 9 minutes left.
All right, let's see. We've got who's kicking off here. Can you? Oh, this is tidy.
This is tidy. Yeah, you got to.
Boy, they got to give that guy a break. He's playing offensive line. He's playing defense, and now he's kicking the ball.
You got to love it, though. You got a nice big offensive lineman out there kicking.
Does he look strong? He looks strong to me. I think he's got a strong leg. Let's see what he does, though. He does. Nice kickoff. Takes it down to about the 15-yard line. Coopersville's going to try and run it back. Spartans covered up pretty well. We got a flag on a play, though.
Late flag coming in.
What do you think the flag is?
Looks like we got a hold on Coopersville.
Holding on Coopersville. You do not want to start that. You run the ball back to about the 25, and then you get a holding penalty.
It's a tough way to start the drive before it essentially even you get to first down. Push it back a little bit. Looks like they'll be starting their drive from as he walks it off here to the 15.
So they're starting out at first down and 10 to go at their own 15-yard line. We're only in the second quarter. Spartans are up 14-0. They are going to be. They're still in there. They're always going to be in that spread. Notice how they're always going to have a wing. A lot of times he goes in motion. Why is he going to go in motion?
A little bit of two different things. You're able to kind of see what coverage the defense can be in, set up some passing plays. Also, you allow the defense not to get set completely, and you might be able to catch them not ready.
Right. It is 2nd and 10. A lot of times, what the defense will do, they'll send their strength to that wing side, and then all of a sudden their strength is there, and then they move the motion guy over, hopefully to your weak side. So a lot of times that's what he's doing. Looks like Snyder's going to get tackled.
About no gain.
No gain. That wasn't Talazan, was it? Or was that Tidy?
I could not see, but it looks like that ran it to the boundary. Coopersville had some blockers out in front, and nice play by Sparta to come up and hold that to no gain.
3rd down, 11 to go. And let's see, they're going to go wing to the left. Let's see if he goes in motion again. No, he's just going out for pass.
A little screen
We
set
got
up.
Screen was set up. Not too bad. That's a great situation for a screen pass, though, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It looks like Sparta rushers got in there, passed us right through the hands of the wide receiver, and DeAndre Thomas almost had an interception there.
That would have been big, wouldn't it?
Yes, yes.
But this is, I think we're still going to end up in good field position.
Definitely, and 3 and out right there after a touchdown.
The Spartans are kind of. We got a fair catch here at the 45-yard line.
Just what we talked about. Just what we talked about. They knew the distance that the punter was going to be at this time. Communicated well. One guy came up, called the fair catch nicely. I'll start the drive from the 45.
That was Nico Verdugo, and that is a big play where a guy can fair catch that, because on this turf, that ball can hit and roll 20 yards.
Right.
So you really want to keep the ball off the ground on a punt if you possibly can, especially if it's turf. If it's real grass, then it doesn't roll as far.
Great field position to start this drive, especially how we've been moving the ball on the ground.
We got trips to the right. I was going to say an illegal formation, but he jumped up on there on the line. Oh, look at this. DeAndre Thomas. They're not going to catch him. They will not catch him. He's going to go pretty much right straight up the middle.
Right up the middle. Great hole opened up by the offensive line.
Yeah, offensive line has to get a whole lot of credit on that one, because I think I could have run that one. Well, maybe not. You could have run that one.
You could have got a first down. I'll give you that.
Okay, all right.
You're right, though. It was a nice hole opened up by the offensive line there, and DeAndre definitely hit the hole with a burst of speed, and no one was close to him at the end.
Right. Did not get a very high kick on that, and Coopersville, they had a guy come through, get a hand up. They ended up getting a block, but I really think that we didn't have the height on the kick.
Yep. Timing was thrown off a little bit.
Yeah, because that Vasquez has done a nice job. He's now 2 for 3, but like I said, that one I don't think he got the height. And I think a lot of times what they do is they kind of pick up their head when the kicker does. He kind of picks up his head kind of early to see if the ball is going to go through, and then really doesn't hit the ball solid with his foot.
Like a golf swing. You look up, and then all of a sudden you see the ball slicing.
Yeah, every time I swing the ball or swing the club, I don't need to look up. I already know it's slicing.
You have to be happy, though, so far. If you're a Spartan fan here, you're up 20-0, 7:30 left in the second quarter. Had the ability to run the ball well so far. Defense is playing solid. Really, right now, as of now, you have all phases of the game working well.
Again, Logan Tidy kicks the ball off. He's kicking the ball off. Gets a great bounce down there. But they pick it up. Oh, good job. DeAndre Thomas is really stepping up now. He is really stepping up.
Showed that speed to get down the field for coverage. Came up, made a very nice wrap-up tackle there.
He has to be one of the fastest people on the field, and he's got to really use that speed.
Yep, he was definitely the first one down there. And
we got another flag on the field. Coopersville is hoping that it's not against them, because they just can't afford. Oh, no. Oh, it's on both. Personal foul on both sides. And pretty much the only reason they do that, give a penalty to both sides, is sort of like kind of, okay, we've had enough. Let's clean it up a little bit. Because somebody had to do it first.
Yeah, and I did not catch what happened, but
I didn't either. Okay, Coopersville's going to take the ball on 15-yard line. Looks like Sparta's sticking with that 3-3 defense. I'm having a hard time seeing through the mirror or the window here. Snyder's going to. He is an excellent running back. and they use them a lot.
Yes. Yeah, he showed good vision there and patience, really. He was running left there and kind of waited for the hole to develop and then hit it with the burst of speed.
Yeah. First down run. Now we've got first down and at the, 28-yard line? 27, somewhere in there. Again, Snyder's going to go to the right this time, only this time
Jaquel Davis
he's
on the
not going to
tackle.
go anywhere. Jaquel Davis gets there first, and then is that Talazan again? Or is that Nico Verdugo, I think? He's coming up from a defensive back position.
Well, that's kind of what we're able to do right now. They haven't shown the ability to throw the ball with consistency. So, although we're showing the two safety look right now, those safeties are definitely flying up and helping in the run game, which is essential.
Yeah, I kind of expected Coopersville to be a little bit more pass happy, but they're really not throwing the ball. They like to run the ball. Oh, this is a great play.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Right, yeah, in and out of the hands.
That was a well-designed play, though.
It was. Everything rolled left, and defense definitely pursued that way, and then you kind of sneak the running back out to the right. Quarterback stopped, threw it back, threw a nice pass, really, just in and out of the hands.
Right. So now they got third down. About 13 yards to go? They've got slot formation over here. They do have a wing to the right. Again, we're expecting pass here, but now they empty the backfield with a little motion. There's no backs back there.
Oh, good pressure up the middle.
Oh, nice job by
Got him down.
53.
Number 53, Mason Larva.
Mason Larva, very nice job on defensive end spot. He came in hard, gets the sack. That was a huge loss.
That was, yeah. Takes him all the way back to the 15-yard line.
Now we got fourth down, and again, I didn't know there was going to be math involved. Can you figure out how far they got to go?
Oh,
You're cheating by looking at the clock, hoping somebody bails you out right now.
I am.
This is fourth and a long way to go, 20 yards maybe. Fair catch by no, we dropped the fair catch, but he jumps on top of it. I think that was Zach Talazan. Or no, that
Nico.
That was Verdugo. But we stopped the ball from rolling at least.
Yep, another drive that's going to be started with some good field position.
48-yard line.
Yep.
48-yard line, first and 10 there.
You'd have to expect us to continue on the ground with this series until Coopersville shows the ability to stop that.
Right. If Coopersville doesn't stop the run, why do you throw the ball?
Right. I mean, they have seven in the box on this play.
Yep. And we go trips
Yep.
left, and Jaquel's going to keep the ball. Not sure DeAndre really carried out a fake right there.
Yeah, and
he wants to carry out that fake a little bit better.
It's interesting. I think it's more so just an illusion that they're trying to get because it's definitely not a read. They're not having the mesh point that the quarterback has the option to give or to.
So you're telling me
out.
that is not a read option right there?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So Corey thinks that it is not read. He's not reading. He's just going keeping or giving, one or the other. And we've got Davis throwing. Nice try by Talazan.
Yep.
Davis throws a post, deep post?
Deep post. He
Deep slant.
really threw a nice spiral there, just a few feet in front of Talazan. Talazan with a great effort on the dive to try to catch it at least.
Yeah, it was a great effort.
Yeah.
And I think that if he shortens up that pass about a foot, I bet that's completed.
And for some distance at that. 'Cause
right.
He hits him in stride. He's has a separation from the defensive back, and he's looking at running down the field a little bit.
Yeah, so we got third down and 11. We've got trips to the right. Shoot, we got an illegal formation.
Yeah,
we got motion.
We got the
this
flag.
is ugly. Plus it's intercepted. They're going to end up declining that. The split end was not on the line of scrimmage, and then they told them, hey, you have to move up.
last second he moved up, and that's where the flag came in.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's too bad. Just seemed like they weren't quite on the right page with that.
That's a tough turnover there when we've been moving the ball with consistency. You know, you have the momentum, you have the
Right.
20-0 lead right now, and the last thing you really want to do going into halftime is give Coopersville some momentum. So let's see if we can stay tough on defense and get a stop right here.
Defense has got to step up.
Yep.
There's always going to be adversity during a game, and this is it for the Spartans.
And almost kind of the first time, you know, we had the first drive of the game that we didn't move it all the way downfield, but aside from that, we've moved the ball with some ease so far.
Now they got trips to the left, and then they send a guy in motion, and we're going to end up throwing the ball here. Oh, he's got a deep throw over. That was a great play, design play. There they go. You give them a break, and what happens?
And they took advantage of it, definitely. You know, that was probably a situation where, you know, Coopersville head coach went to the playbook and said, you know, we definitely need a play right here that I can count on. It's a huge drive for them.
Exactly. I think that was a hard play. Quarterback rolling to his left, plants, stops, throws a deep ball to the right.
He threw a great ball, too. You can kind of see how essential he is in their offense and how definitely took a step back when in his absence.
We apologize because we would love to be able to get you more Coopersville names, but we can't see the numbers at all. We've got a protest put in to Coopersville telling them, hey, get some numbers that we can see so we can mention some of your great players.
Yeah, number 2, Caden Schneider there on the carry.
Yeah, he is. He's an excellent player. But they did. Spartans stepped up defensively there, and now we've got second and goal at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, this would be a huge red zone stop here for the Spartans if they can get out of this with allowing just 3 points or even holding them to none.
Let's see. Quarterback's going to keep this one. Nice play up the middle. Now, did he read that?
I couldn't really tell it. You know, they did have that mesh point that makes you think that it might have been a read.
It looked like he read it to me
on
that one. So Coopersville, like I said, Coopersville, Sparta, they're going to run the same exact offense. Coopersville right now, they're doing a nice job reading that, especially on that play.
Are you looking at 4-down territory here?
I think you have to.
Yep.
They might kick a field goal, but that's not going to win you the game.
Yep.
I think they're going to have to score some points. So the quarterback again, and he's only going to get to the 10-yard line. So this is a tough situation here.
This is.
If you got a field goal kicker, you might go ahead and pick up 3 points, but I don't know if 3 points or field goals are going to win this game.
And the offense is going to stay out there. I think part of that decision probably comes from how Sparta's been moving the ball on offense, and that's a big part of it.
Now, notice how the quarterback tried to draw him offsides. Then he looks to the sideline. What's he doing right now?
This is it gives the ability for the coaching staff of Coopersville to see what defense Sparta's in and adjust if necessary based on what initial play call. They can either run with that one that they have or switch out of it.
So we've got 4th down, 10-yard line. What are you going to want to call? What would you call?
They seem to like to roll the quarterback out. I think it kind of gives them the ability to have a little vision. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a little roll out with a 10-yard out at just inside the end zone. Give the ability for the quarterback to make a play if it breaks down.
And that would be a really good call. Right now, it looks to me like they've been mostly successful on rolling one way and throwing back the other.
True. That is true, yeah.
So I could see that. And that was one of your better plays when you played.
Yep. Comes a little bit more difficult down by the red zone. You're just a little limited on space.
So this is a huge play. Sparta can stop them right here. Oh, it's at about the 11-yard line. So this is going to be tough. We've got empty backfield. And he's going to all right.
Oh, he threw it high.
He did throw it high.
Yep.
I think he had a little spot right there, but it wasn't bad coverage.
No, it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad coverage. He had the wide receiver on a nice slant route.
All right, let's see. So Spartans get the ball right now. They've got a minute 58. What are they going to do? Are they going to try and score, or are they just going to play it safe?
I think you start the drive by playing it safe. You're obviously happy to go into the locker room 20-0 lead, but how we've seen some of these runs break off, I wouldn't be surprised if they stick to the run game early, see if they break one.
Hoping they break one.
Yep. And
Coopersville's got like one safety at about 8 yards.
Yep.
So it looks like Jaquel's going to go ahead and go to the left side.
Yep. Nice
Gets
job.
out of bounds. Nice job.
There you go. Nice
Stops the clock.
Nice job of getting the first down, getting out of bounds. You kind of, in your 2-minute offense here.
You got to realize that Sparta does have 2 timeouts left. He didn't quite get the first down, so it's 2nd and 9, but that actually helps out the offense here.
Yep, allows a change to set, the clock to stop after a first down.
So the clock is going to stop if he gets out of bounds. The clock is also going to stop if they get the first down, so that kind of gives them a little bit of a break. So if he gets a first down here, the clock's going to stop until they get – we got a flag.
It's too bad. It's too bad.
That's too bad.
That was a nice run.
That was an awesome run.
Showed some patience. Showed some juking ability, and really took a play that was stopped at the line of scrimmage out for about a 15-yard gain.
Yeah, and the thing is, like I was saying before, if he gets the first down, they have to stop the clock in order to move the chain, so you don't have to use a timeout right there. But then we end up getting a holding call, which kind of moves them back. And now, first down looks a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do anything stupid here.
And that's it exactly. So you got a minute 42 left. You have a clock running. I wouldn't be surprised if they took this all the way down on the play clock, hiked it, and then you give Coopersville their option. Limited time left with 1 timeout left.
Sparta tries to get him to jump off sides. And it looks like Davis is going to go ahead and run the ball again. I like the way he runs the ball. He really runs hard.
Yep.
But he doesn't get the first down, so the clock is going to go ahead and continue to move. If they want to use a timeout here, they can stop the clock, but I'm not sure they want to do that right now. We've got, 3rd down and 2?
Yep. 3rd and
2 or 3?
3rd and 3, yep.
Inside of a minute to go. Still got about, 82 yards to go, so probably going to be fairly conservative. And, again, Davis is going to run it himself. Nice move there to get the first down.
Yep, nice cut up there.
Now our clock is going to stop. Yep. Looks good. Now the clock starts as soon as the officials get the ball set. So right now the Spartans do not look like they're in any type of hurry.
No, I think they're pretty happy to go into the locker room with a 20-0 lead at this point. Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. Good defense though by Coopersville right there. Got to give them credit.
Yep. And smart play calling right there. You have the lead. You don't want to get too out of hand with there and have a turnover.
Players, I think, they want to go for it, though, don't they?
Always.
Players always want to go for it, and coaches are always going, well, let's be safe. No reason to throw an interception here and give them
good field position and
good field
ability
position, easy score. So it looks like we got halftime coming up, and the band's getting ready to come. So we are going to kind of sign off for a while and give the band, which I believe they will be able to see the band performance. So you will be able to see the band performance, but the good news is you don't have to listen to us during halftime.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Armagh. Hey, thank you, Armagh Mechanical, for what, like 10 years of support?
Thank you, Armagh.
Thank you, Armagh.
Well, thank you, Armagh Mechanical Company, for contributing to the scoreboard on the new football field. It looks great.
Thank you, Armagh.
Thank you, Armagh.
Thank you, Armagh.
Thank you, Armagh Mechanical, for all you do.
Our school system is truly the heartbeat of our community. It's important to all of us at Armagh Mechanical to support our schools and community as a whole.
Our mission at Choice One Bank is to provide superior service, quality advice, and show utmost respect to everyone we meet.
Many people look for changes in their lives, whether it's buying a house or even starting a business. We at Choice One Bank will be with you every step of the way.
The thought of having superior service, quality advice, and utmost respect appeals to many people.
We are Choice One Bank.
Go Spartans!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tonight the band will perform part of their 2018 marching show titled Superstition. Sparta High School marching band is under the command of drum majors Sophia Beechnow, Skylar Boroff, and Abby Scott. Drum majors, get your band ready. At this time, we ask those in attendance to respectfully enjoy the halftime performance of Superstition by Sparta High School. I'd be up here going.
Yes.
This is Matt McCallum, CEO of Great American Media Services. I want to thank everybody who supported the bond to build these beautiful facilities. I also want to thank everyone who gave money for the digital scoreboard so we can have great technology at our game. Go Spartans!
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Armok. Hey, thank you, Armok Mechanical, for what, like 10 years of support?
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Well, thank you, Armok Mechanical Company, for contributing to the scoreboard on the new football field. It looks great.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok Mechanical, for all you do.
Our school system is truly the heartbeat of our community. It's important to all of us at Armok Mechanical to support our schools and community as a whole.
Our mission at Choice One Bank is to provide superior service, quality advice, and show utmost respect to everyone we meet.
Many people look for changes in their lives, whether it's buying a house or even starting a business. We at Choice One Bank will be with you every step of the way.
The thought of having superior service, quality advice, and utmost respect appeals to many people.
We are Choice One Bank.
Go Spartans!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Matt McCallum, CEO of Great American Media Services. I want to thank everybody who supported the bond to build these beautiful facilities. I also want to thank everyone who gave money for the digital scoreboard so we can have great technology at our game. Go Spartans!
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Armok. Hey, thank you, Armok Mechanical, for what, like 10 years of support?
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Well, thank you, Armok Mechanical Company, for contributing to the scoreboard on the new football field. It looks great.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok Mechanical, for all you do.
Our school system is truly the heartbeat of our community. It's important to all of us at Armok Mechanical to support our schools and community as a whole.
Our mission at Choice One Bank is to provide superior service, quality advice, and show utmost respect to everyone we meet.
Many people look for changes in their lives, whether it's buying a house or even starting a business. We at Choice One Bank will be with you every step of the way.
The thought of having superior service, quality advice, and utmost respect appeals to many people.
We are Choice One Bank.
Go Spartans!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Matt McCallum, CEO of Great American Media Services. I want to thank everybody who supported the bond to build these beautiful facilities. I also want to thank everyone who gave money for the digital scoreboard so we can have great technology at our game. Go Spartans!
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Armok. Hey, thank you, Armok Mechanical, for what, like 10 years of support?
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Well, thank you, Armok Mechanical Company, for contributing to the scoreboard on the new football field. It looks great.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok Mechanical, for all you do.
Our school system is truly the heartbeat of our community. It's important to all of us at Armok Mechanical to support our schools and community as a whole.
Our mission at Choice One Bank is to provide superior service, quality advice, and show utmost respect to everyone we meet.
Many people look for changes in their lives, whether it's buying a house or even starting a business. We at Choice One Bank will be with you every step of the way.
The thought of having superior service, quality advice, and utmost respect appeals to many people.
We are Choice One Bank.
Go Spartans!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Matt McCallum, CEO of Great American Media Services. I want to thank everybody who supported the bond to build these beautiful facilities. I also want to thank everyone who gave money for the digital scoreboard so we can have great technology at our game. Go Spartans!
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Armok. Hey, thank you, Armok Mechanical, for what, like 10 years of support?
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Well, thank you, Armok Mechanical Company, for contributing to the scoreboard on the new football field. It looks great.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok.
Thank you, Armok Mechanical, for all you do.
Our school system is truly the heartbeat of our community. It's important to all of us at Armok Mechanical to support our schools and community as a whole.
Here we are back at Spartan Stadium. We are here with new Superintendent Pete Bush. How do you like Sparta so far?
I'll tell you, it's really been a wonderful transition for both myself and my family. The Sparta community has been very welcoming. All the staff and students have been, and the parents, and it's just a great place to be.
Tell me the truth. Is this the best place you've ever been?
You know, that's
we want an honest answer here.
It's such a difficult question because I've had the opportunity to work in so many wonderful communities. We're hosting one here tonight, the community of Coopersville. I worked in for 7 years and had a great experience there. But I'll tell you, one of the things that attracted our family to Sparta is just all of the things that I had learned about Sparta over the years that I had worked in some neighboring districts. And I thought this is a community where I would really love to raise my family and stay for the remainder of my career.
Well, we really appreciate you taking this job. And I heard that we got some good news from the superintendent meeting.
Yeah, at the last superintendent meeting, after the state had released our M-STEP scores, they had shared information that at the 11th grade level for Sparta High School, that our high school math scores and our high school social studies scores showed the largest gains of any schools in the county.
That's awesome.
And it was an excellent affirmation for our teaching staff at the high school and for our kids to know that we've had those types of increases over the last year.
Right, meaning we're doing something right.
Absolutely. We have great staff, K-12, that do a lot of great things for kids, and our kids work very hard, and it's nice to see those rewards.
Right. Now, we're doing a lot of things right because this facility right here is just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, this was a nice thing to walk into in August when we get to open a brand new stadium, and you look behind us here at the baseball and softball complex, and then looking ahead to what we've got coming with a new middle school opening in a couple of years as well. We've got still a beautiful high school, even 10 years after it was built. This community has certainly blessed our families and our kids and our staff with wonderful facilities for a long time.
It really is nice. Now, what about the middle school? When do we think that's going to be completed?
Well, we're hoping to start pushing some dirt yet this fall.
Okay.
And then construction will really begin in the spring. The goal right now is for it to be completed in July of 2020 so that we can start the school year in the fall of 2020 in the new building.
That would really be good. It really would. It's a great thing for our community. We've got beautiful facilities. So really things are looking good here in Sparta.
Oh, absolutely. This is a wonderful community, and with the facilities and the types of families we have, our hope is we're going to start drawing a lot of people that have an interest in raising their families here as well.
You would think. Here, we got the second half kickoff. things are also going well on the football field because we are up 20-0 over Coopersville.
Yeah, it's really been, the last 3 weeks we've had some very tough opponents, and I think our kids have improved every week, even though we've come up on the short end of it. But tonight, playing well offensively, and the defense continues to play well, and things look very good.
Exactly. And I know we've had a few injuries from last week, but when you play those good teams, it's hard to come out of there without any injuries. So we're kind of really playing well. We're missing a few people because of injuries, but like I say, we're holding our own right now.
Absolutely. It's certainly been a great night so far, and we hope this carries in for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by. Coopersville's taking the ball. They got a little flare out to the right, and well blocked out there, too. They're going to pick up about 6 yards. But we appreciate you stopping by, unless you wanted to do some play-by-play stuff here.
Well, I have in my past. But
have you? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
But at
there
the
you
same
go.
time, I really appreciate the opportunity, and, I'm very thankful to be part of this community.
Yeah, well, thanks for stopping.
Thank you.
Yep. We're going to bring Corey's going to be back here. I don't know. I thought he went to the concession stand. I didn't think we'd ever see him again. But he's back. Corey, you missed a first down play, picked up about 5 yards, a little flare pass, and now looks like Snyder's got the ball again. You're going to pick up about 6, getting the first down. So, did you get me anything at the concession stand?
I think I saw you up there on my way up there.
Yeah,
I knew 3 slices of pizza. I saw you coming back with. We got some popcorn for the second half.
Yeah, I knew the superintendent was going to be here, so I thought I better get back here before he showed up. I didn't want to leave him hanging. So we've got Coopersville just picked up a nice first down. And so pretty much the same stuff that we saw the first half. Oh, this time the quarterback's going to keep it. I'm not sure he read that one because I would have given it.
And I don't think he did, due to the fact that they had 2 offensive linemen pull as lead blocks.
Right.
For him.
Exactly.
But through the first half, looks like his foot held up at least. They didn't seem too shy about running him, and he threw a nice ball. So
yeah, it's good to see him back in action because you know that Coopersville fans, they want to see their best players out there, and he's definitely one of their better players. Get a nice flare out to the left. Snyder's going to take the ball, pick up about 7 yards. Nice play again. So they're trying to spread out the Spartans, it looks like. 2 flare passes, 1 right, 1 left.
Not good to see for the Spartans. Looks like Tidy, number 55 there, comes up a little gimpy.
Logan Tidy?
Yep, on that right ankle. He's a pivotal part of their offensive line and defense.
Right. And right now he's playing an outside backer.
Yep.
We got 2 right outside back. There you go, Jaquel. Get on the other side. There you go. So they've got 3rd down and about 5 yards to go.
Oh, he's got number 9 open.
Oh, wide open. Well-designed play again.
Yep, Max Glass on the reception.
You saw a number?
I did.
I have not seen a number all night long.
The night getting dark and the light shining might be helping us in the second half.
All right, I got to get my glasses fixed here. I'm having a hard time seeing numbers. They got that hurry-up offense, so they don't give you a whole lot of time, do they? In between plays.
No, they're right up there. Oh, nice play.
Great defensive play, though, by
Mason Larva.
Mason Larva again.
Yep, he was in there quick.
Yes. He is really playing well at the defensive end.
He's had a few really nice plays so far.
So that's about a 3-yard loss. Going to make it 2nd and 13. Again, they are hand signaling in plays. How are they doing that?
It looks like they have a system. I'd assume a variation of it. I mean, some of the calls are for the wide receivers. Oh, it looks like they actually have wristbands.
It looks like they're doing a wristband type situation where they.
So they have all the plays on that wristband, and then they signal in a number. Everybody looks down at the wristband, and they all know on the same page.
Yep. We got a post play. Ooh, almost looked like he was there too soon, but good defense by Verdugo.
We'll call it good timing up here
Oh,
for Nico.
perfect timing.
There you go. The Coopersville fans and coaching staff might be saying it wasn't good timing,
Right.
we'll go with that understanding.
Yep, and I like that. The official, it doesn't matter what he calls. Half the people are going to be mad. And usually the half that's mad is usually the visiting side. They got less people. Is that what it is?
Or they're down in this circumstance, so they're a little tense about it.
Right. Get another post play. Oh, this nice catch.
Very nice catch. Went up and
nice
got
throw.
it.
Nice catch.
Yep. That was number 2, Schneider there.
Notice how they really try and go to him a lot.
Yeah. They try to get him the ball, get it in his hands, just like that athlete that we talked about from Sparta side of it. They kind of do the same thing there, just try to get it to him in as many ways as possible.
Looks like they go into a 4-3 defense now and short yardage. Quarterback's going to take it.
I don't think he did it. I don't think he did.
No, he didn't get there.
I think he had an opportunity to cut it up in that short distance and get the first down, and he wasn't precise about it, and he kind of bounced it and was dancing a little bit on that short distance, I
don't think he can dance on that one.
No,
not short yardage.
I think he had a chance to get it, and he just had to put his foot in the ground and get upfield though, and I don't think he did that there.
Foot in the ground, shoulder down, and be your best blocker.
Right.
Run somebody over. But Coach Chapman, Sparta's head coach, is pretty much in charge of the defense and really did a nice job on that play, stopping him on 4th down. Spartans come back out there still in 2 backs. Jaquel is going to get a lot of room over here. It looks like nobody's going to catch him. He's going to make it a touchdown from about 70 yards.
Wow.
69, I think, to be exact.
We got to give some credit to those offensive linemen there. Sam Way and Tidy on the pole. Both of them just cleared out that right side of Coopersville's defense, and Jaquel had a large lane to run through.
And it's a great block downfield. I think that was Talazan.
Yeah, what a wide receiver down there.
And he was in a situation where he could have clipped, and I think he tried to hold back. So Vasquez is coming in. He's going to try the extra point. We might have just lost our sound. Hello? I think we're back. Little technical difficulties. Probably my fault. I probably can't even blame anybody else on that one. I think I knocked over the speaker thing here. And so.
You got to like that drive coming out of halftime, though. Coopersville, I wouldn't say they had all the momentum, but they definitely had a little bit with that good drive they put together before half. And, Sparta definitely took it back with that drive there and that big run by Jaquel.
I always like the 1-yard drives. I really do. it makes coaching a whole lot easier. You get the ball one play and you score.
Yep.
You don't have to rely a whole lot on moving the ball down the field. But, great play. Spartans are up 27-0 with about 8:54 left in the third quarter. Got a great kick by Logan Tidy. You're going to have to call out Coopersville numbers because I can't see them. Oh, but he's going to break to the right. That's a good return.
That is number 5, Nate Brody on the return.
But I thought the Spartans did a nice job where they didn't give up that outside over there.
Yeah, limited the big playability by keeping them inside there.
But they still it's still a good run back, and they're going to start about the 35-yard line. 35-yard line, and they really need some offense right here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do if they start to open up their playbook a little bit, go to the passing game, being down by the 27 thus far.
Yeah, looks like Conrad Savage is coming out. He's been playing middle linebacker, and actually, he's a solid player.
Yeah, we do have to give him some credit. He's had some nice plays, filling some gaps on the defense.
Looks like quarterback keep, and again, I'm not sure he read that. What we mean by read is a read option, meaning that he's going to read somebody on the defensive line or linebacker, and if that linebacker or defensive end goes with the running back, then he's going to go ahead and keep the ball.
Yeah, and just with the coaching staff and their familiarity, a lot of this offense is ran very similar by both teams.
Yeah, it is. Kind of makes things interesting.
Yeah,
How well do you do it? How well do we do it? Oh, what a nice run.
It was.
Nice run. He does not run like he was hurt last week.
No.
You know?
He has had some very nice runs. He's definitely carried some would-be tacklers and made some people miss in that first half.
But right now the difference is they are driving the ball, okay? They're putting a drive together, but they're driving all the way down the field. Sparta's a couple of drives is one play and they score.
That plus Coopersville's been hindered by a few penalties they've had, a few big losses that put them behind the sticks. You know, they'll put them in that 2nd and 15 where, you know, when they stay on pace and they have, you know, a 2nd and 5, they seem to be moving that ball, but that one bad play kind of puts them behind a little bit, and looks like they haven't been able to overcome that to this point.
Right. Field position's been a big problem for them. Here they are, 2nd and 4. He's going to throw it. He's going to throw it. They like that post play. They really do. And he throws it well.
Yeah, it looks like number 19, Brett Kuzma on the catch.
Nice job. Did we get a tackle on that? We need a better spotter, I think. Who's our spotter? How come we don't have a spotter? We don't have a sideline reporter. We don't have a spotter.
We got plenty of camera views, though. That's what matters.
We do have some cameras. I think we lost one, though, at halftime. We lost a camera at halftime. Okay, so we've got 1st and 10, 15-yard line. We got motion.
Yep, Schneider out of the backfield in motion.
Emptied the backfield. And, he's under pressure.
Yeah, DeAndre Thomas coming up with a big sack there.
Nice job by DeAndre. DeAndre's playing an outside backer, so he had to be blitzing, I believe, on that.
Yeah, he got in there quick, so I'd assume so. Then this is exactly what we were talking about, how, you know, they had the 1st and 10. Now it puts them at the 2nd and 16. And to this point, it doesn't seem like they've been able, them being Coopersville, to overcome this down and distance.
The Spartans they played great defense when they needed it. They really have.
Yep, that one before half was a huge stop.
Emptied the backfield with motion, and he's going deep. But knocked out of bounds by number 11. Who's number 11?
Brady
Brown.
Yeah.
Brady Brown.
Is
he related to you?
That'd be my cousin.
Is it really?
It would be my cousin. Yeah. I'll let him know at the next family reunion that he should have had an interception there.
He wanted to knock that out of bounds.
It almost,
yep.
It
looked like he wanted to knock it out of bounds. We wanted him to catch it, intercept it, run it all the way back. But nice defensive play. He was all over it. He just knocked it out of bounds and says, "Hey, you guys try it again."
And I'm really going to have a conversation with him on that.
You would have picked that off, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to tell him?
Yeah. His dad's going to have a conversation with him
really?
tonight. Oh, yeah, I can guarantee it.
Okay. All right, they got empty backfield. They do have a wing. They love that post play. He throws it well.
He does.
He really does.
Talazan came up and made a nice hit.
Nice defense by Talazan. And now it's 4th down and 14 maybe.
Yeah, it looks like 4th and 16.
Oh, 16?
Yep.
I think the guy on the clock is wrong. It looks more like 14 to me. Let's measure that out.
We'll give it 15.
Okay.
Split the difference.
Right. They're going empty again. We've got slot right, slot left.
Yeah, it looks like they're
going
to the check system here.
That means the coach is looking for something, some play that he can work by just looking at the defense. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That was a great play. Did you get the catch, the number on that catch?
That was the player that had the post catch earlier.
Again, we cannot see the Coopersville numbers. All right.
Looks like number 13, Vaughn Van Til with the catch.
Vaughn Van Til. That was a great catch. Actually, it was a good throw. I thought he was going to throw it out of bounds, but he made a great play.
It was great on both ends, really.
All right, so they're going to go ahead and line up for the extra point. Nice snap. Nice. One thing that I liked about that kick, he got it up in the air in a hurry.
Yep, he got some air under it and allow the ability for the defense to block it.
So that was a good play by them, by Coopersville. It is now 27-7. Is it too early thinking onside, or do you think they're just going to kick it away?
It's tough to say. I mean, as far as big playability, you know, and how they move, and it wouldn't be a bad time to take that chance, where you try to pin them a little deep and make them move it all the way downfield.
Yeah, they.
Thank you.
As a Coopersville coach, you're kind of wondering, do you want to give them the ball again? So that's kind of. We're in a commercial.
Well, thank you, Armach Mechanical Company, for contributing to the scoreboard on the new football field. It looks great.
Thank you, Armach. Thank you, Armach.
Thank you, Armach.
Thank you, Armach Mechanical, for all you do.
Our school system is truly.
Hey, we are back. Surprised me with a commercial break. I complained first half we didn't have a commercial break, and then they surprised me and don't even tell me there's a commercial, but we are back. Who gets the ball there? That's a guy that, what is that, 14?
Darren Wallfield.
Darren Wallfield. That's one of the things that a lot of those backup guys, they love to get the ball on the kickoff return. They go, hey, this is my time to shine.
Ability to make the play.
And one thing that I liked was he got the ball and tried to do something. I hate it when they just fall on the ball.
Yep.
Be an athlete, do something.
And he protected the ball nicely.
Yep. We've got slide out to the left, two backs in the backfield. Been doing a lot of it. And here comes Dakota Stevens.
You've been asking for this all game.
I wanted to see this. I wanted to see this, and finally.
And what do you know? Did they get him down on the ground?
No, you're not going to tackle that kid. They shoved him out of bounds. That's the only way, and they stopped him. And he ended up with 9 yards.
I feel like he's an individual you could just give the ball to right up the middle, wherever you really want. He'll find that yardage for you.
It's not going to be pretty, but
it doesn't have to be.
But he's going to run over some people. We got slot left.
Watch the flare left with Verduzzi.
Talazan going to the left. Oh, what a great play!
It was.
I thought that was a loss. I really did.
He had a nice cut back there.
I thought it was a loss, but made a nice cut back against the grain. Get in the middle, got the first down.
Yeah, it was interesting. Verdugo there lined up in the slot was about even with the quarterback. So
I thought something was going to come up too there because he was awful deep.
Yeah, it kind of gave me the sign that it might be that little flare pass, but
yeah, I got an impression that he was going to try and do something, but they didn't go. They just went for the run play, which is why not. Coopersville's having a hard time stopping the run. This time it's DeAndre Thomas. He's going to pick up about 2 yards.
Yeah,
about 2 yards.
Coopersville was in the backfield, but Thomas had a nice break a tackle, get a few yards out of it at least.
You got to give Coopersville a little credit. They're down by, 20 points, and they're still playing hard, though.
Definitely. If they've had some losses, on the both sides of the ball.
Yeah, they've lost 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
And a few injuries, so it's kind of nice to see them out there fighting. We've got Davis is going to go ahead and keep it himself, but he's not going to go anywhere. He lost about 4. So now tell me about the Spartans have been huddling up. Coopersville hadn't been huddling up. What's the advantage, disadvantage of either one?
Communication is definitely easier, obviously, when you huddle. In this particular circumstance, I think, Sparta doesn't mind going at a slower pace just with their lead. You don't mind, running the clock a little bit. You don't want to run it too much and get out of your routine, but, they'll take their time and make sure they're in the right formation and situation here.
Right, that's a good point. Jaquel, he's going to throw it deep, and he's got to go. I think, who is that, Roberts?
Nick Roberts.
Roberts is wide open on a flag play.
I'll tell you what, though, the fact that he just overthrew that ball, rolling to his left, I'm not sure the distance he threw that ball, but that was a far throw, kind of shows his arm strength.
You think that was like a Corey Brown throw? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, that was much better there. I don't. That's why I was so impressed. I don't think I would have got it there.
Oh no! Illegal substitution. Broke the huddle with 12 people. So Spartans are going to have to go back 5 yards, and Talazan's going to have to try and punt it 5 yards deep. I don't think that's a huge penalty right here, because he's hopefully can he try and get it inside the 20 right here?
It'd be nice. I'm going to say it's going to come up a little short.
I think you're going to be right.
Maybe with the roll, though.
I told you. Listen to me next time.
Oh,
inside
man.
the 20.
I didn't know. I didn't know if we were talking. I didn't know if we were talking about where it was going to land or where it was going to roll to. But
we got a flag on a play.
We'll clarify.
This might ruin my whole thing right here.
We'll clarify it next time.
We got something on Coopersville I didn't see. I got a pole right in my way here. We got to try and get rid of these poles in the windows or these bars or.
And they built a brand new, beautiful stadium.
I know, and they put bars in the windows.
Well, it's always not. There's going to be something, I guess.
Is there? Yeah, I guess so. I told you they were going to be inside the 20. They're at the 9-yard line. So now Coopersville's huddling up on the sideline, and a lot of teams do that after a change of possession. What advantage does that have?
That's just the coach, going over what play they're going to run, maybe any minor adjustments they're going to make on this drive. Really just getting on the same page as the guys, especially for the fact that they don't huddle. Kind of gives the coach a way to, reiterate a few things before they get going with the drive.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Gives the coach a little bit of chance to. They got a flare coming out to the right.
Snyder and Jaquel Davis with a beautiful tackle. Came up very quickly. Almost a safety. Wow.
Davis is playing the left outside backer, and he just came up quick.
There must be a read because he saw something, came up really quick. And that's exactly what we're talking about. 1st and 10 play for Coopersville. All of a sudden puts them 2nd and 18, and all of a sudden they're out of their routine for the drive.
Yeah, so what are they down there, the 1-yard line? So this is going to be tough to get out of for Coopersville. I think they're probably just going to try and run it and get a little bit. No, they're going to come out and throw it. And guess what? They're going to run that post again.
Yeah, there you go. That's
I've seen flare and I've seen post.
That's kind of what they've shown. They've shown that running back out of the backfield or that slot receiver on a little flare route. The outside wide receiver, is running about a 5-7 yard slant post, getting to that distance.
Yeah, and it's actually been good for them. They've missed it a couple times, but they've also hit it a few times. So
and credit to Sparta there. They've been on that coverage all game on those slants.
Looks like Savage was about ready to blitz right there. Let's see if he goes. 25 playing middle linebacker. Let's see if he blitzes here.
Looks like he got Tidy playing a little farther off at his linebacker position.
Yeah, and Savage is going to go ahead and blitz. Good cover.
Oh, there it is. Nice coverage by Tidy. Yep.
Tidy.
And that's where
an offensive lineman back there. Can you believe that?
Credit to him and the coaching staff. Just that's a situation, 3rd and 18, and you put him back a little deeper. give them the ability to read the running back or the wide receiver out and have good coverage on that.
Tidy's showing his athletic ability, though. If you've got an offensive lineman that can go ahead and cover downfield, well, boy, that is really nice coverage by him.
Oh, and his athleticism shows on those pulling blocks.
Yeah, they
that
like
he
to
has.
pull him a
Yep.
lot.
That's
We got a very short punt.
Nice Sparta bounce, too.
That is going to be good field position
Wow.
for the Spartans.
Looks like we're
Very
going to
good
start the drive on the 24.
Yep. We had Verdugo. We had Talazan back to return the punt, but it never even got to him.
Well, in Coopersville, punting out of their own end zone, I saw one of the back receivers they actually began to come up, almost like Sparta might go for the block, but they opted to play it more for the return.
Right. So the Spartans are going to get the ball. They've got two in the backfield. Two in the backfield besides the quarterback. And they're going to give it to Dakota Stevens. I don't think they're going to tackle him. See, he's out of bounds. I don't know. That count as a tackle?
They got him down out of bounds.
They got him down, but he's out of bounds.
After a 8 or 9 yard gain.
Yeah. I have a feeling they don't even want to tackle him. He looks like a semi-truck coming down right at you.
Would you want to tackle him?
No, I would get out of the way. Yeah, that's a gain of 8, and so they're gonna go second down and about 2 yards to go. We've got Davis going to hand the ball to Talazan, and he's going to go to the right.
There's room out there.
Just
short. That play, they have found success with that. That wide sweep. Allow the running back to get out there. Some blockers out in front. Credit to the wide receivers downfield for blocking. And Talazan just kind of, and whatever running back it might be on the play, just kind of strings it out, waits for the hole, and hits it hard.
Yeah. All the running backs really have been running well tonight. They've had Talazan, they've had Stevens, they've had DeAndre Thomas. Jaquel's run the ball well. And Jaquel's just going to go quarterback ISO right behind Stevens.
Bulldoze his way in.
Yeah. Like I say, he runs the ball like a fullback. He just doesn't have to give it to the fullback. He just gets it from the center. So we've got, score 33. We're going to see if Vasquez can hit the extra point. Been doing pretty well. Talazan's going to be the holder. I never can see the center, the snapper.
We'll give him some credit there.
Yeah.
Hayden DeGraff with the snap.
Was it DeGraff?
Yeah, really nice
job
snap.
by DeGraff. Yep. But DeGraff is the backup quarterback, so he's going to be an athlete. You know that, right? So he should be able to go ahead and snap the ball, and he's done a nice job. Looks like we are, believe it or not, we are going to go to a commercial break.
This is Matt McCallum, CEO of Great American Media Services. I want to thank everybody who supported the bond to building beautiful facilities. I also want to thank everyone who gave money for the digital scoreboard so we can have great technology at our game. Go Spartans!
Hey, it sounds like we are back from the commercial break. Believe it or not, I complained that we didn't have commercials in the first half. They made it happen. I don't believe it.
Credit to the producers of the show.
Yes. Now, if we can only get a sideline reporter, that would be good. They're saying next week sideline reporter. Tidy, we've got kick. Nice kick all the way down to the 10-yard line. But this guy's. Is that Snyder? Who is that?
That's
number 13.
Van Til. Yep, he's had a few nice receptions. Another one of the Coopersville athletes.
Yeah, that was a good return right up the middle.
Yep.
Well blocked. Big return out to the 42-yard line. Did you watch the Lions game, the first game? I watched that game, and you know what I thought? I thought, do they know anything about football? And that's what these people that are listening to us. That's what they're thinking right now.
Oh yeah, oh
Do
yeah.
these guys know anything about football?
I think that a lot when I watch the Lions.
Do ya?
But they
got to give them credit. They won the last one.
They sometimes surprise you. When they're underdogs against a good New England team. That's when they'll win.
Yep. Okay, Coopersville. Looks like quarterback's going to keep it.
Ooh.
That time, I think he read it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'd agree. I'd agree. There was a mesh point.
Yeah.
Looks like he rode it a little bit.
I thought if he cut back a little bit, but he probably is just trying to follow his blocker too.
That's an interesting point, though. It makes you wonder how much he's able to cut and everything.
That might be because he's coming off an injury. So let's see. We've got Jaquel playing Davis. He's playing an outside backer. Got Tidy playing an outside backer here. We've got Mason Larva and Dakota Stevens playing DNs. Oh, we got it.
There you go. To the house.
It's over.
To the
it's
house.
over. They're not going to catch him. DeAndre Thomas.
Nice catch. Pick six to the house.
You cannot give him open field to run.
No.
He's going to be too fast. That was a big defensive play. Defense stepped up. They really did.
Oh, yeah. That was a big play, too. That was nicely done. Picked six. Got some blockers out in front, but, really, with his speed, he didn't need too many blockers.
No, once you give him that much field, he's going to be hard to catch.
Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field.
Offense is going to go for 2 because they missed that one extra point. So they're going to be going for 2, which is good practice because they've got some big games coming up. Next week they've got Forest Hills Eastern here for homecoming.
Yep.
And like I said, you have to win 6 games to make the playoffs. That means you can only lose 3. The Spartans have lost 3, so they're gonna have to win out. We've got Talazan gonna get it. Oh, nice cut.
Yep.
Nice cut. Who's the blocker out there? That was a nice block. Is that 53?
Yeah, that would be Larva, right?
Is that Larva?
Yep.
Nice job by Mason Larva. Got out there in front of the running back. Talazan made a great cut. Like I was saying, the Spartans they want to go get to the playoffs. They got to win 6.
Yep. It's tough. They have a tough schedule throughout the year.
But I think their toughest competition's done.
Yep.
I think they're out of the way.
Yep.
Could the Spartans get there with 5 wins? Some teams get there with 5 wins.
Yep. You definitely like to see, get to the 6-win mark, not have to worry about,
6-win guarantees you.
Yep.
So we've got again, Tidy's. He's got to be tired.
A lot of them do.
You think so? A lot of guys going both ways.
A lot of them going both ways. I think all the linebackers go both ways.
DeAndre, nice job. Nice form tackle right there.
Wrap up tackle, exactly.
That was good. The Broncos are going to take the ball on the 30-yard line and start there right at the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're going to start the 4th quarter. Spartans big lead, 42-7.
I think we're going to go to commercial right here, so we'll be back in a minute.
Our mission at Choice One Bank is to provide superior service, quality advice, and show utmost respect to everyone we meet.
Many people look for changes in their lives, whether it's buying a house or even starting a business. We at Choice One Bank will be with you every step of the way.
The thought of having superior service, quality advice, and utmost respect appeals to many people.
We are Choice One Bank.
Go Spartans!
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looks like we are back, and like I say, we're going to start the fourth quarter, 42-7. That's a 35-point lead, which means there's going to be a running clock. One thing for viewers that don't understand that, Corey, can you explain that to us?
Essentially just how you laid it out. Once the 35-point difference kicks in high school football, the clock will not stop. When it's a 7-point game or whatever it might be, player goes out of bounds, clock will obviously stop. The play we just had, a 5-yard gain by Coopersville, out of bounds, the clock continues to run.
Right. That's sort of like the mercy rule for football. And I know that you're a big baseball player, had a great career, not only at Sparta, but also, what was it, Bowling Green?
Yep.
Bowling Green is a baseball player. And you never thought that you would be demoted to announcing a football game here in Sparta, did you?
Oh, no. That's an honor more so.
Is it? Okay, there you go.
It's good to be back, and the dream to be with Coach Batchelder in the booth calling a game from a player and a coach to a booth analyst.
Right.
I guess we would call ourselves.
So that crosses off your bucket list? Is that the last thing that was on your bucket list?
It was on the top of the list. That was one of it.
You got more to go? We got first down for Coopersville. They have moved the ball. They have. We got a quick pass out to the wide receiver. Looked like a wide receiver screen.
Yep, Van Til on the reception.
Van Til ends up, like I said, they have moved the ball. It's hard. Sparta breaks big plays. They don't have to drive the ball all the way down the field right now.
It's just been the negative plays that have hurt Coopersville a lot.
Nice post play again. This time they faked the wide receiver.
Fake the ball pass, catch him on the post to Snyder. Really well defended by the Spartans, though.
It was, because a lot of times you see that go for a score.
Yep, and I think that's what they were trying to set up with the pump fake by the quarterback and trying to hit a big play here.
Yep. So we got empty backfield. Means they're just throwing the ball a lot right here. Oh,
there you
great
go.
play.
Is that Tidy on the sack?
I think that is Tidy.
Yep.
That is Logan Tidy.
Logan Tidy with the sack.
Nice job by Logan.
There's a negative play we were talking about. Let's see if
again
Cooper's and credit to Sparta with getting to those plays and making those happen and putting Coopersville in the negative plays.
Right. But the thing is, if Coopersville has to drive the ball 10 plays to score, they're going to make some mistakes in those 10 plays.
Right.
And that's why they have a hard time putting a score together. We've got Snyder's going to be doing the running here. He is a good player. He really is. He's going to end up getting the first down, I believe, over there. And I thought it was Tidy that made the tackle on that, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah. Now, the Spartans, one of the things that I don't like about this mercy rule is you have some people that are on the bench that want to get into the game, and so you're trying to play your backups, and the clock just keeps running.
Yeah, that is the unfortunate part of that running clock.
Snyder's got the ball. He's going pretty much right up the middle almost, and
but if my understanding is correct, once if they score here, then it'll go right back to the normal no running clock.
Right,
so
right. So if Coopersville does score, then we get rid of the running clock for a while. Now, Keith, like I say, he's done a really nice job playing quarterback, especially I think he's been out the last 2 weeks, hasn't he?
I know it was definitely last week.
Yeah.
But I think you're correct in the fact that it was the week before as well.
We got second and goal. Sparta's defense, they are going to try to the goal line stand right here, maybe. We've got. What are you thinking, quarterback or Snyder?
I think you got to keep the ball in the Snyder's hands.
Oh, we got. No, Yeah, quarterback.
Yep, fake the jet.
I thought they were going to give it to the jet guy. I thought we were both going to be wrong. Third down and, 5?
Yeah, it looks like, yep, ball's marked on the 5-yard line, third and goal.
One thing that...
Running or passing?
Here?
Yep.
I think it's 4 down territory.
Yep.
I would probably give Snyder the ball again myself. No, we're gonna go quarterback, and he's gonna score.
Yeah.
Fake the jet.
Fake the jet. Looks like it brought a few of our defenders there, and quarterback keeps it.
Right. Jet meaning that guy that is in motion. If he gives him a ball, that's called a jet sweep, and they just faked the jet sweep, and the quarterback just kept it.
Yeah, interesting how the game of football's evolved a little bit at the college and NFL level. You'll actually see that being more of a pop pass now.
Yeah, it is. It is. And then the quarterback, he gets a
the
touchdown,
stats, yeah.
touchdown pass, and he threw the ball a yard.
Yep, because from a technical standpoint, that would be a forward pass.
Yep. They went for one. They got it. A lot of pressure there from, who was it? Talazan and Mason Larva? Or no, that was Verdugo putting the pressure on.
So we got 42-14, 6:23 left in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see what Sparta does here. I saw Mason Larva warming up on the sideline. We'll see if they go to him at quarterback now.
Armagh Mechanical to support our schools and community.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Armagh. Hey, thank you, Armagh Mechanical, for what, like 10 years of support?
Thank you, Armagh.
Thank you, Armagh.
Well, thank you, Armagh Mechanical Company, for contributing to the scoreboard on the new football field. It looks great.
Thank you, Armagh. Thank you, Armagh.
Thank you, Armagh.
Thank you, Armagh Mechanical, for all you do.
Our school system is truly the heartbeat of our community. It's important to all of us at Armagh Mechanical to support our schools and community as a whole.
Okay, it looks like we're back. I was told that we have like 3 commercials, so we're gonna try next week, maybe adding a couple more commercials. But that's gonna have to be next week. Okay, we've got is it Talazan and Verdugo back? And it looks like it's going to be Verdugo. And one of the things that he's actually
got a lane.
He can run the ball. He started the season at running back, and he
nice
is
return.
very good at
nice return.
Kickoff and punt returns. Nice return there. I almost thought he was going to break that. I really did.
Yep. He had one more guy to beat.
We've got Jaquel Davis still back in there. Let's. Who's playing center there? Can you tell?
Looks like we got number 57, Ethan Zurich.
Ethan Zurich. Okay.
Yeah, we should give some credit to the
the offensive line's been doing an awesome job.
Left guard, we got Logan Tidy.
Yeah, Tidy just pulled, and nice job by Talazan breaking some tackles. They got to shove them out of bounds. So let's try and get some of those other linemen. We got Tidy in there. We've got,
I believe, Sam Way, left tackles, had a nice night.
The right side.
Right guard goes to James Wright.
James Wright. I thought he was right tackle.
He might be right tackle. I think you are correct. See if we can get a number on the right guard here as they break the huddle.
It looked like they're kind of shifting around, too. That doesn't help us much.
Yeah, now all of a sudden
they go from one side to the other, so they are switching some sides. And we've got Talazan right up the middle. Oh,
Still
no,
up.
Fumble on the play, but was it a fumble or was it?
I think that was just a second effort push.
Yeah, that was. Great play by Talazan, not giving up, but also a big hole. Like we talked about that offensive line. So we got second down and about 1.5 yards. What are you going to do here? You can do anything right now.
Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Maybe. Well, it's been working. Maybe they'll go Talzan or a double pull to Davis.
Now, notice how Davis is just standing there. What he is looking for is he's looking at that back official raise his hand, and then that back official will start counting down. When he starts counting down, that means that there's only 5 seconds left. So he's trying to run the clock a little bit.
Yep.
Talzan's going to go ahead and score anyways.
Another touchdown.
Nice job. But that was a good example of the quarterback just watching that back official.
Yep.
And he's going to run that clock all the way down and then snap the ball before there's a penalty.
Having a good understanding there. Sparta with 48 points on the board. Credit to Coach Zurich on the sideline.
Yeah, he's the offensive coordinator.
Yep.
So they're really putting a great offensive game plan together tonight. I thought they actually were going to throw the ball a little bit more. Vasquez just kicked another one. Nice job.
And I mean, you'll have a good understanding of this. They might have had a game plan that they're gonna have to throw the ball because Coopersville will stop the run. But when they came into it and had the success that they did on the ground, they really didn't have to deviate too much from the ground game.
Right. Yeah, I had talked to him earlier today, and he said that they might go with some short passing game, but really they hadn't needed it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that they wanted to run the ball, but Coopersville hadn't really stopped them yet. So we've got, 5 minutes left in this game?
5 minutes back to a running clock.
49-14 running clock. You notice that it's not running. And that's usually just change of possession. So it'll get started as soon as Coopersville touches the ball. Looks like Tidy's going to kick off. They ought to get another kicker to give that guy a break. You know it? Isn't there anybody else on the team that can kick the ball? He's got to be tired.
I don't know how many extra guys they have just that aren't being utilized. You know,
right? Yeah.
You look at I think no freshman team, and I think JV squad and everything, and they definitely have about 30 or so. I don't know.
Right. Yep. And then, like we mentioned earlier, the Spartans do have some injuries. I know that outside linebacker John Cutzley usually is one of their better defensive players.
Yep.
And he's out tonight. We're hoping that he's going to be able to get back next week. But then they've also got a couple other guys that are hurt too. So kind of limits your flexibility as a coach. What do you see here? We get a timeout. Why?
Not sure if it was called by either one of the teams or what. Out of the, out of this game, you definitely got to take some confidence into next week. You got a big game coming up against Forest Hills Eastern. That homecoming game. A lot of different aspects that go along with a game like that. From focus standpoint, you try to keep them focused, but you got a lot of events going on during the week, and a lot to keep them focused just on the upcoming game.
Right. I'm wondering if we had a timeout there just to maybe try and get some other players into the game.
Yeah.
Want to make sure that they're organized, everybody on the same page. Coopersville going to run the ball right up the middle. Is that Snyder or is that a new running back? I think that's a new running back.
Tackled by 73, Sam Hanna.
Nice job by Sam right there. Like I said, I think both teams put in a few more players. Give them some time. Because this last 4 minutes, we're at 4 minutes. This is going to go fast, I think.
Yep. Now, is this Van Til at quarterback for the Broncos?
I haven't seen a Coopersville number all night long. I can't tell you.
Looks like it is Van Til, so.
Yeah. I hear somebody saying that Well, who was the running back?
Bobby Sterling. Yep.
Sterling was the running back.
And I think for Coopersville, Van Til going to quarterback, he's still a good athlete, but it just affects his ability. He had a lot of plays that he made as a wide receiver tonight. So you move him to quarterback, and you kind of lose the ability that he possesses on the wide receiver aspect.
Yeah. And right now, I'm sure they're just trying to run the ball a little bit. And I don't just see a whole lot of passing going on.
Yep.
Going to give the ball to a few people that just don't normally get to run it. And the Spartans have got some defensive players in there and that don't always get to play. So that's kind of a nice situation. Homecoming coming up next week. Forest Hills Northern. I think we've mentioned that before.
Eastern, yep, Eastern.
Our Forest Hills Eastern.
Yep.
Yeah, what did I say, Northern?
Yeah.
I coached 1 year at Forest Hills Northern.
What year was that?
There's no math involved in this job. I don't even remember. Somebody says 1932, but we don't want to hear from that guy again. Let's see. We got, second down and 5 to go.
Yeah, nice tackle there by number 13, Nathan Padilla.
Yeah, he's a great student. Great student. A lot of these kids are good students.
Yep.
They really are. I've had quite a few of them in class, and they're good students, and they're really trying hard. They're playing hard. We've got, again, I think, great defense there. We've got
number 50, Dylan Seed.
Dylan Side.
Oh, Side, yep.
Side. Good to see him back in there, making some plays. Who's we got? 65. Who's 65? He's playing D end over here. That
his brother Alan.
Is that?
Yep.
Okay, so you got them both right next to each other.
Both juniors on the team.
Yep. And notice how the Spartans have gone to a 4-3. Yes, because I think they realize that it's just going to be running game.
Met nicely there.
Yeah, they're starting to.
Xavier Fisher.
Yep. We only have about 40 seconds left, so there's not very many plays left in this game. But one thing I do want to say, it's been a great time announcing this game, especially with you, Corey. They'll probably after this game fire both of us.
Yeah.
And they'll bring in some people that actually know what they're doing.
It was fun while it lasted. Always good to get back up, talk football with Coach Batchelder.
Yeah. Hey, tell everybody what you would do during your lunch when you were in high school. You remember what you did during lunch?
You might have to remind me. That was a long time ago.
You would come in all the time at lunch and watch game film.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
So you would spend your lunch watching game film. That was I remember that.
Yep. Well, that's the final 49-14. Sparta comes out with the victory. A big thanks and well done goes to Paul Owens and the rest of the.
Oh my! Can you believe it? They had to put up with us all night long.
That's enough in itself.
Yep, and there's so many students involved in this whole thing.
Yep.
It's hard for me to believe. Working the cameras, working the camera angles, sound system.
Yep.
Looks like this is the end. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully, we'll see you again next week.
Thank you.